Coach, if you'd like to start with an opening statement.
Yeah, I don't know how much voice I have left here. So, first of all, my hat's off to Las Vegas. That was a terrific series. They played great, and they're going to be a great team to reckon with for a long time. My compliments to their organization, too, for everything they do first class. You know, everything is so well run here. It's been such a great boost to our league to have them in it, and beating a team like that to get to the finals, we had to earn it. And my hat's off to them. I thought they had some great performances tonight, and then obviously we did too. The second part of it is, you know, I'm looking at the box score, and I'm looking at, you know, 4 players in double figures, you know, the things we did. Emma Mieseman accepting the role of changing our lineup today to go back to the lineup that we started the season with. I thought we would get more punch off our bench that way today. The matchups would work a little better. And she, you know, not only accepted it, but excelled at it. My other hats off is to LaToya Sanders for absorbing the beating that she has to take defending somebody like Liz in the post. And my third one, you know, I mean, obviously we had a lot of performances, but, you know, everybody talks about Elena Deladon, you know, all the offensive things she does, and the MVP award. I am a little surprised the MVP didn't shoot a free throw in the second half, but like Tosh, I digress. But I think that her defense tonight was a huge factor in this game. It was pretty much a one-on-one straight-up matchup with Asia Wilson, and Asia's a terrific young player, but Elena stepped up at both ends of the floor, and I thought that was a huge key for us tonight. So that was a long opening statement.
Sam Gordon, Las Vegas Review-Journal. First and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
This group has, I mean, we know they've been together for a long time, a lot of playoff series, a lot of reps in situations like that. How crucial do those reps, like how much do they matter when you're in a one-possession game in the fourth quarter in a hostile environment like that? Do you see that that's where that translates?
I think that makes a lot of difference. I mean, I think, you know, in the case of having players who have played in big games, as you said, throughout our starting lineup for the most part, have played on national teams. We have several of those from different countries. And, you know, when you have to be a big-time player in big-time games, the more times you do it, the better you get at it. And I thought we stayed calm down the stretch. We got up 7, and they made a great run, came right back at us, gave up a lead twice in the second half, and we stuck with it. As Tosh mentioned, you know, a player like Ariel Powers comes in, plays 15 minutes, but has an impact on the game. Gets offensive board in a crucial situation, gets a rebound, you know, down on our end in a crowd when, you know, we're just trying to hold on for dear life, blocking people out. And, you know, to win these kind of games, you got to have guts and you got to have emotion, but you also got to have some calmness when everything is crazy. And I thought we showed some calmness late in the game.
Ed Graney, Review-Journal, and you talked about her defense on Asia. I don't know if you would have hoped that she only took 4 shots, so that must really please you that she only got 4 shots. Was the message just to go defend her? Did you see anything off what they did in Game 3 that you want to take certain things away, or did she just play great against her?
No, I mean, I think the biggest thing was to try to deny her some catches tonight. Don't let her catch it in a comfortable position. You know, and you know, Bill has some tough choices too. I mean, he didn't go to her as much, but he had Cambage going offensively. So when you have Cambage, who scored, what, 25 tonight, it's hard, you know, to kind of distribute those shots. And they had LaToya in foul trouble, and so the natural reaction is to go back to Cambage. But I thought Elena did a great job of just making sure that Asia got no free looks. You know, I think we held her to 2 offensive rebounds. You know, a big thing for us in this game, you know, was to keep their offensive rebounds down, and they only had 8. They only had 14 free throws. So, you know, that defense of not letting them have the extra stuff that goes on in a big game was big for us.
Bendel, High Post Hoops. 4 players on each side essentially played that entire fourth quarter. For Emma to get those 13 points, how much of that is her just making you guys so much more unpredictable and just reacting to whatever they're throwing at her, especially coming off of Game 3 where some of her looks got taken away?
Yeah, I mean, we tried to put her in a little bit different spots on the floor where she was kind of coming up behind the action when they were trying to switch out and make them have to make some tough decisions in their switching. And, we kind of caught him at the right time. We set the big play down the stretch for her in the corner in front of their bench. We kind of dared them to switch a guard out to her, and then we would go at the mismatch. So we kind of caught him a little bit. Our players have referred to Emma all year as the missing piece. I mean, and we've seen in this playoff series what a huge factor, she's been. Obviously, she had a tougher game the other day, and that's to Las Vegas' credit, but she bounced right back. I mean, I'm a little bit at a loss for words just in how much these guys have put trust in each other to do those kinds of things.
Chris Wynn, the Vegas take. Coach, can you talk about your team's overall comfort level, particularly offensively, given it didn't come easily in Game 3, and obviously in Game 4 you were able to pick it up a little bit offensively?
Well, and even in this game, I thought we struggled early because I thought we passed up some good shots, like we weren't ready to catch it and shoot it some. A little bit hesitant. Once we got past the first quarter, I thought that went away a little bit. With our second quarter, we were highly aggressive. Obviously, to come from whatever we were down 9 or whatever it was to take a lead at halftime, that was a big turnaround. And it was, keep attacking, make them have to overhelp, or we're going to get to the basket. We have enough confidence. We've done this all year. We've scored against every kind of defense we've seen, and I think our players knew if we stuck with the game plan a little bit tonight, we would be okay. And the other thing, to our players' credit, we play at a pretty good tempo, as does Las Vegas, but I thought we executed in the half court the best we have in the whole series tonight. I thought that was a big difference, is that when we had to walk it up some tonight, we were better than we had been by far than the other night.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck in the finals.
You got one more right here, John. I'm sorry.
Did you see a different aggression level from Christy tonight, and is that?
I just think each game she's got more aggressive as she's felt better each game. The first game was get the rust off, and the next game was get a little better, and we were ready to put her back in the starting lineup. I thought that was the way we needed to go because she had a more bounce to her, and she's recovering better each day right now. She'll probably feel like crap tomorrow, but that's all right. I told them they can all rest tomorrow, the next 2 days, and they can rest in November sometime, but we got to get through this. Thanks.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.